Rodrigo, so you've done 2 races in ELMS this season. How's it? 2 podiums, so gone pretty well so far?
Yeah, it's been a nice start to the season. You know, the team's done a really nice job. Obviously, 2 podiums is not the 2 wins that we had hoped for, but it's a really strong start to the season. We're currently sitting 1 point out of first place in the championship in ELMS, so it's been a really solid start, and the team's doing a great job.
We're at Le Mans. It's a non-championship race, but it's really, really important, isn't it?
Yeah, Le Mans is, for me, and I think for many other drivers, the most special race of the year, and so just being here is absolutely an honor and a thrill. But yeah, despite not being a championship point race for us, you know, a win here or a podium here means more than just about anything else.
Well, talking about podiums, you had a podium on your LMP2 Pro-Am debut in 2022. Been a bit up and down. This race is very much like that. It can be either really good or really bad, can't it?
Absolutely. I think if we look at the 4 years that I've done the race, 3 of which were in P2, we didn't finish 2 of them, and we finished 2nd and 4th in the ones that we did finish, and that's really a little bit about this race. You know, half the battle is just being able to get through the 24 hours, and if you can keep the car clean through that time period, oftentimes that will put you either on the podium or quite close. It's such a difficult race. Conditions change, anything can happen, and really half of it's a battle for survival.
We've got to talk about traffic here. We've got hypercars, which we don't have in the ELMS. How do you deal with that? 62 cars as well.
Yeah, it's always something that makes it a bit more challenging for us. In ELMS, our eyes are always forward because we're not really worrying about traffic coming from behind, at least not from any other classes. Here, you really have to keep your focus on, you know, forward as always, but also you've got to keep an eye on those mirrors. And one thing about the hypercars is that the speed differential on the straights is quite significant. So you can take a quick peek and going into a corner, see something way back, and before you know it, they're right up on you after a little bit of straight. So,
last question is, you've got an unchanged driver lineup. Unlike a lot of the ELMS cars are here, they've got driver change because obviously guys are doing hypercar or GT3 in WEC. Do you think that's going to be slightly a good advantage? You've got to help prepare for this weekend.
Well, there's certainly a benefit to the consistency. You know, Matthias and Clement and I have been now racing for a couple of races in ELMS. We have a good understanding of each other, the strengths, the weaknesses. We get along, we communicate really well, and I think that's always a slight advantage going into the race.
And TDS Racing, you've got a good team underneath you as well.
Absolutely. You know, they've done a phenomenal job as they always do. You know, generally we have a really nice car, and you know, pit stops, mechanically, you know, the car's been quite sound for us. Again, anything can happen, but you know, you do your best to prepare, and with a team like TDS, we feel very good going into the race that we've done whatever we can do to ensure that we're ready.
Well, good luck for this week, and we'll see you out on track on Sunday for the test day.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.